So fascinating. And I had a bit of a moment a few years ago when I realized that decisions are not made from logic. That's not how humans make decisions. So humans, in my experience, actually decide and then they look for logic to back up their decision. It's
Mm,
the other way around most often, most often. And money is a great example. When you watch the way people spend their money, you see that. And how people spend their time is another one. But and there's what I get a front row seat to is I see what people say outwardly and then what they do. And
mm,
the disconnect is very common. And I think if more people knew that, they would feel less insecurity. Because I think that's another thing, the fact that there isn't a lot of public conversation around financials, like business owners that are privately held businesses, they just don't share their numbers. They don't have to. It's, typically if they're asked for numbers, like, no, we're a privately held business, we don't share those numbers. They don't know what anybody else's numbers look like either.
mm.
And so as a result, more commonly, they think they're doing worse than the other. They have that feeling of not enough and insecurity around what is happening in the business. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, so it's interesting because what comes up for me as you mentioned it is that, when I first started coaching years ago, I'm still using this tool. It's a Wheel of Life tool. You might be familiar with. It's like a pie chart of different areas of your life,
yeah,
or it can be for business, and then you give a rating from like 0 to 10,
yeah,
basically, and map it out for your satisfaction with that area. So if it's, obviously money is one of them, and it's like relationships, family, whatever, all the different health. And I remember at that time, it was shocking to me to find out that people who I know had highly profitable businesses, millions of dollars in the bank, would put 2 out of 10 on their satisfaction with money. And people who have multiple lines of credit, basically non-profitable business, they would put 8 out of 10 with their satisfaction, because like that's how they felt. They felt like they're gonna, they have a bright future. But those who had a lot of money flowing through the business and sitting in their bank accounts did not feel it's enough. And
yes.
so I, at first, like now, I'm not